Thank you. Now, Aniek, it's your turn to be given a question. Here's your card. Please let Dirk see your card. Remember, Aniek, you have about 2 minutes to tell us what you think, and there are some ideas on the card for you to use if you like. All right?
Yeah. What factors will influence how cities develop in the future? That's a very good question, because I think because of the rising population nowadays, that's very important right now to think about the future. So when it comes to population, we can definitely see that there's going to be more people in one city. So probably they have to build more houses, higher houses, build more skyscrapers. People are going to live in much smaller spaces. And also I think the living standard is going to get a bit down, because you probably won't be able to have a garden and your own house. You will just share a small flat, probably in the big cities. Also, you have to deforest forests in order to make space for buildings. So I think the cities are just going to get more packed with buildings, and the nature or the sceneries are going to suffer from that. And financially, well, they could develop in different ways. I think everything is getting more expensive every day because the resources are getting rarer. And yeah, I think also the price of water is going to raise, and energy and the fuel, obviously. And yeah, just like things like petrol. And climate, well, we're experiencing global climate changes, global warming. But I think not every city is affected so far. So probably in the jungles or like rainforests, the seasons are not really going to change because they're always at the equator. But other cities, like, not really cities, but let's say the Antarctica, I think all the ice shelves are going to melt at some point, and then just the animals are going to suffer, and also the people there.
Thank you. Is it important to preserve old buildings in cities?
I think so, because if you want to have the old scenery that we had in the early days, many people used to are usually looking back to the good life. Many old people, and I think it's really good to preserve those buildings, to have the old scenery in the cities.
What do you think?
I agree, but I also think that they're a very important part of the culture of the city. So let's look at England. If I think of England, I always think automatically of red brick buildings and very charming small houses. So if we wouldn't have them in a few years anymore, I don't think England would have any charm left. So it's all about the flair, and I think you really should preserve them.
Thank you.